back to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen. Before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community. And hopefully you can appreciate the 9 AM and the 5 PM daily double uploads. You can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, my nephews and nieces, what we're talking about is the inside out playmaker build from the power forward position, an extremely rare build. So obviously, let's hop into it. We're going power forward. This doesn't matter if you're right or left-handed. We're gonna go with the finishing Hall of Fame and the Hall of Fame shooting. So you get Hall of Fame out of both categories, which is pretty dope. And then what we're gonna do here is go with the pure speed. We all know any primary ball handling type build, you wanna be as fast as you possibly can. So we're gonna go with the pure speed, all right? Then what you wanna do here is this. You wanna max out your close shot, your driving layup, your driving dunk, and then go up to 47 to get 12 finishing badge upgrades, all right? Then you wanna go 70 on your mid-range shot, max out your three-point shot. You wanna go 68 on your free throw, and then max out that post fade, and that'll give you 16 shooting badge upgrades, okay? Then of course, you know we gotta max everything out here. Have as many playmaking badges as you possibly can. Like I said, playmaking is the most important category this year. There's so many important badges in the playmaking category. You wanna get as much as you can, especially as a primary ball handler, right? Then you wanna go ahead and max out your interior defense, your lateral quickness, your blocks, your defensive rebound, and that remaining for the offensive rebound, okay? So you could theoretically go perimeter defense on this if you plan on having a true big center on your team. But the problem is you just won't get as many defensive badge upgrades, right? So if you go here, you only get 4, and then you go here, you get 5. So you lose 1. Now, if you're cool with losing 1, then by all means, go ahead and rock out like that if you wanted to. Me personally, I always think it's a good advantage to go smaller and quicker. So if you went 6'7" with this build, and then you had, you know, a lockdown and then a point guard on your team too, or 2 lockdowns or whatever, you should be able to be okay with that. But this is a stack that I'm going with. Again, it's a really good stack, man. 12, 16, 17, and 6. You can't ask for a better build, especially from the offensive standpoint. If you're a rec player, by all means, you know, you can lower your post fade and max out your free throw. You'll still get to 16 shooting badges, so that's perfectly fine there. I guess you said another way that you can go about this, you can get less shooting, get more finishing if you wanted to start, take away your post fade and maybe get 12 on your post fade, right? So you can go 12 here, right here, and then get 16, and then you still get 12 anyway, so it doesn't even matter, so never mind. So yeah, that is not going to work. So you want to go this way still. So you're still only going to get 16, 12, 17, and 6, all right? So on the body type, you definitely want to go built here. You do want to go 6'7". You want to get your weight all the way down to 187 pounds. And then your wingspan, just drop it down 1 tick, all right? You can go T-Rex arms if you want to, but again, playing center, you're better off just going with whatever you possibly can go with. Oh, my bad. I also want to say something else too. You know how this right here not necessarily is the most important thing. You know, we talked about that with interior defense. So you could go ahead and max this out too. I wanted to point that out. You can max this out and then go something like this, or go with your steals or something like that with the 6, okay? So yeah, that's another thing I was saying. Skip interior and perimeter defense. Don't worry about it. You're 6'7", a little bit of wingspan, doesn't really matter. You could go like this, and this is kind of more of that generational, how power forwards and centers are this year. There's not really much defense, but you know, blocks, offensive, defensive rebounds, you can go this route too. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can do that. I actually have a build that I'm working on that will be like this, okay? So I wanted to point that out. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you, but I will say that it's better to have offensive rebound than it is to have a low 50-something interior, okay? So there you go. So we can go like this, drop your tick down by 1. And now let's talk about a few things. You do get a +8 to your physicals. You get a +4 from 95 to 99 overall. And then you get the other +4 by doing either of these 3 things. Either A, going into my career, you do want to play every single game until you become a starter. Once you become a starter, to sim out the rest of the regular season. You do want to play every playoff game and win the championship. That following season, you will have the Gym Rat badge. Then B, of course, just go to the Gatorade facility, talk to the guy at the entrance. He'll give you a quest of just hitting level 40. You hit level 40 in any season, you will get the Gym Rat badge. That method will actually give you the Gym Rat badge to all your builds. So I always recommend trying to hit 40 in the season because it will give Gym Rat to all your builds. If you just go into my career and do that method, it's only gonna be just for that one build. And then of course, the last one, C, is just every 7 days, go in the Gatorade facility, do a +4 in your workouts, and you'll have the +4s there. But again, that will require you to continuously go every 7 days. So the best bet is to hit 40 in a season, okay? But anywho, with that +8, you'll have an 89 speed, 87 acceleration, 78 vert. Again, really solid build. I mean, physicals, when you're talking about a 6'7" power forward. Then if you look on the finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense/rebound, you will get a +4 there. So that +4 will give you a 92 close shot, 84 driving layup, and an 81 driving dunk, okay? Really good there. Then your shooting, you get a 79 mid-range, a really good 81 3-ball, and a ridiculous 91 post fade. You still get a 74 free throw. Even for my rec players, that's still good enough. So again, this build is gonna be able to shoot really well. Then you look on the playmaking, you get a 79 pass accuracy and a 75 ball handle. Now, we all know how that 75 ball handle is really important because I will unlock all the pro dribble animations. And again, pro dribble animations are really good this year. So you want to make sure you can get those, and you will be able to get that there. Defensively, like I said, not much to really look at, but the lateral quickness is really good at 75. And then, of course, you have a 65 block, 62 offensive rebounds, 71 defensive. You could flip it around and do interior defense. That interior defense will be a 58. So you just have a 58 interior defense. So it's really your preference there. As long as you try to get them 6, that should be good. And then, of course, you have some options here. But to me, sharp and slashing take is the best one. But, of course, we want contact dunks. So we're going to go with the slashing takeover, okay? So let's go slashing take. And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces. We have the inside out playmaker with contact dunks. Now, let's go ahead and test this build out real quick. Let's get to 99. And of course, we would then get you out of here. Okay, so let's max this all the way out here. Boom. The big ones here we want to go with is going to be posterizer, and it's going to be limitless takeoff. Then I say go ahead and get your slithery finisher, and then I will go fearless finisher here or acrobat, doesn't really matter. You can rock it out like this, okay? But limitless takeoff and posterizer are all the most important badges to have this year on 2K. And then on the shooting, obviously if you're gonna be primary ball handler, hot zone hunter, sniper, stop and pop are gonna be the big ones that you wanna go with. Then for me, I just split the difference between dead eye and blinders, and I will call it a day. And then on this side with playmaking, you are power forward, so you do lose out on a couple badges, but quick chain, quick first step is the one that you want. This one right here, you do not have handles for days, and that's something that, you know, you want to keep in mind. But you still can get unpluckable, you can still get your bell out, you still get that bullet passer. Now, I'm gonna go downhill because that's gonna allow me to, from like, you know, be able to transition up and down the court. Hyperdrive is a really good one. Actually, we can kind of go like this. Hyperdrive is really good when you take the ball and chain it together with downhill and hyperdrive. So like, you know, you catch the ball, get the defensive rebound, go down the court, do a move like a behind the back, and then of course it will then speed you up even more. So keep that in mind. This is a really good for threes builds if you haven't already figured that out yet. And then here, the big one, just get your rebound chaser, get that on gold, get your rim protector, your chase down artist, and then that last one, you can go like on clamps or interceptor and call it a day, all right? So anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the contact dunking inside out playmaker build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man, and you know. When I say I'll be back soon with the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.